My community is made up of Clarkston, Washington, and Lewiston, Idaho. So when the pandemic hit, it was pretty much split in half because Washington's mandates were so much stricter than Idaho's. So if you were shopping or going to restaurants, or just when and where you had to have your masks on in general, everything was very much stricter in Washington. When I was working during the pandemic, our facility was pretty much on lockdown. Our residents couldn't have family visitors. We didn't allow any visitors for that matter. Nobody was allowed in the facility that wasn't vaccinated or had at least been tested for COVID. We had to test twice a week. We would wear full personal protective equipment. We had our N95 masks on. There was pretty much only contact between the providers and the patients, and that's it. If patients wanted to reach or contact their families, they pretty much only could do that by phone. Their attitudes changed very much when the pandemic hit because they didn't have the support that they needed and wanted while they were already out of their homes, out of their normal, in a facility, and now the pandemic was here and their normal was skewed even more. Although the pandemic was very hard on our community, we adjusted well and we were able to come together. I believe that the values that align with me most are accountability and compassion. I show accountability by providing my residents with the best care that I possibly can. I'm always honest in the information that I provide for charting or report or to my nurses. I'm always willing and able to admit when I'm wrong or when I've made a mistake, and to do whatever I can to correct that mistake or to not let it happen again. I show compassion by being a shoulder to lean on for my residents. Being at a facility is very difficult because you're away from your family and your friends and you're just out of your normal, and you have to adjust completely to a new way of living. So it's very emotionally taxing. If there's anything I can do to help provide emotional support or to be a shoulder to cry on or a hand to hold, I am always willing and available to do that. One of my goals as I am a student and a nurse is to continually work on these values to become the most influential nurse that I can be in the community that I serve.